Hey y'all, this is Audra Hicks, your Tennessee Realtor. I wanted to give y'all some features that I think buyers are wanting in their new builds these days. So stay tuned because I put the real in real estate. So I've made a list of features that I think buyers are really wanting these days, and you'll see it in a lot of the new home builds. There'll be upgrades or things that they want to see if they are custom building their home. So I wanted to go over that list. If you are looking at building your home, maybe this list will help you figure out things on the front end that you'll add to your list of things you want in your new build. First off is the open concept layouts. People still want that these days. They don't want boxed in feeling in homes. There are a few people who are wanting to go back to that. And it may be more of the need more privacy for working at home, things like that. Some people are needing some quiet space or whatever for that so that they can work at home. But open concept layouts. Buyers love homes with open and spacious layouts where the kitchen, the dining area, and living room flow seamlessly. This design fosters a sense of togetherness and modernity. So that's what you see in a lot of homes. Our home is like that. We love it because our family can gather in the family room and still go into the kitchen if we need to refill our drinks or whatever. Then we have a bar that kind of separates and a breakfast nook, things like that. And it's still open feeling. So that's still what most of my buyers are really looking for when we go look at homes and in any of their new construction homes. They're wanting to see that. So another top thing is energy efficiency. So they're going to want energy efficient features such as Energy Star rated appliances, LED lighting. I mean, LED lighting, you really do save quite a bit of money. We have everything LED at our home. Um, and well insulated windows and doors and efficient heating and cooling systems are highly desirable. Our we're having to replace our HVAC on top of the other things that we are already doing for our home renos this year, and or home updates or whatever. These features help reduce utility bills and minimize environmental impact. So that's a big thing for people these days. They really want to see lower energy bills. Everything is so high now. No matter what you do, you can go to the grocery store and think you're going to get out with $200 or $300 in a full buggy, and might be a half buggy and it's 500. I mean, if you can cut somewhere and save, it's always good to do that. Um, Smart home technology. Now, our home is, I call it super intelligent. It's a Jetson style house. Like, my husband always loved that cartoon and always wanted that when he grew up. So, him and my son are my techno side of things. So, we have an Astro, we have a Rosie, we have robots, and everything comes on when we go in rooms. Things come on and off automatically. We have stuff on our water to all of our water sensors so we know if there's a leak anywhere. We have things which, by the way, help you with your insurance quotes too, or can help you with that when they know that you have, double fire protection, you have cameras, and you have all different things, automation. Now, we try to set our home automation up to help us. What's cool too is every other week when our house cleaner comes, we have a setting for all the lights to come on and a certain door to unlock at a certain time for her to come in on that day. So we like to have different features for different things too, and we can cut it off like that. So smart home technology, that's increasingly important these days. Buyers appreciate features like smart thermostats already, security systems being there, lighting controls, and integrated voice assistants that enhance convenience and security. For us, we care about security. We upgrade all the time. We just upgraded all of our camera systems to the latest, and I think they're already working on another latest. So, my boys, what I call my hubby and son, they know how to do all that. So, ours is more of an enterprise system, and so everything's totally automated that we can make automated. So that is a big thing these days. We're in that technology era, so that's always good to put that in the new builds already. It's easier to wire it up before you build the home. So if you know what you're doing, if you need to put your Cat 6 or higher in there, just go ahead and do that at that time. Wire things up or hire your professional to come in and do it. Um, Luxurious kitchens. People want the built-ins these days. Kitchens are often considered the heart of the home. Buyers look for high-quality cabinetry, granite or quartz countertops, of course, stainless steel appliances, large islands, and spacious pantries. Everybody, probably every woman on earth, wants some kind of pantry. I mean, it needs to have a pantry. That, and most people want some kind of island so that they usually can gather there while they're in the kitchen. We have like a big island slash bar that's pretty large. Which if we're home in the daytime for lunch or breakfast or whatever, we usually eat at the bar. We used to eat at the breakfast table. Sometimes we do that, sometimes we don't. Um, but it's much easier at the bar. Then you can take all the dishes down and easily put them in the kitchen in the dishwasher. Much easier too. Everything's got to be easier, save you time these days too. So another thing, spa-like bathrooms. Buyers want bathrooms that evoke a spa-like atmosphere. Features like your walk-in showers with the rainfall, shower heads, soaking tubs, um, double vanities, and heated floors are appealing too. We have our separate tub. We have our walk-in shower with all of our stuff, and our automation is part of that too. So things start heating up, coming on, and getting ready for when we get in the shower. So it's always good to put that in your bathroom. The heated floors are always good to do when you're building your home because it's much easier to put it in. You don't have to tear up the floor to put it in after the fact. So a big thing these days is ample storage. You need adequate storage space, including walk-in closets, built-in shelving, and well-organized utility rooms is a priority for buyers. Uh, on the utility room part, people these days want to have a utility room. Um, Mine is pretty spacious, so I appreciate that. And you need some utility room. Who wants to go to the laundromat anymore? But some people still have to. It depends where you're at in life and what you're doing and stuff. But if you're building your home, these are things that I think people have wanted. Um, Energy efficient windows not only improve energy efficiency, but also contribute to noise reduction and overall comfort in your home. So if you have older windows, your energy efficiency goes out the window. No pun intended. Sorry. I had to put that in there. Some of them are, in the older homes, they are trying to update all the windows, especially if you see them in flips and stuff. If they have the older windows, some people love the older windows. They just love the look of them and stuff, but they do lose their energy efficiency. Um, Outdoor living spaces. You want a well-designed outdoor space, such as covered patios, decks, and landscaped yards. They are highly sought after for relaxation and entertainment. Not only just entertainment for if you have guests over, but you and your family to go out and enjoy the outdoor spaces that you have. One of our other things that we're doing this year is tearing down our pergola and putting a covered um, uh, a covered area out there on our patio. So making it a covered patio, so when it's raining and stuff, we can be out there, and we'll have our TV and stuff like that. So we're looking forward to that, um, out there. So home office study type room, maybe an all-purpose room. You need that these days. More people work at home than not. Or if they don't work from home and they come home, it's always good to go to their office to work on things as well. The rise of remote work has made dedicated home office spaces or studies more important than ever. So, building a home, you need to make sure that you have put that in. Sometimes you might need more than one dedicated space for that. If both of you work from home and you might both be on the phone, you might think about that when you're in your building phase. Um, Finished basements. Finished basements provide extra living space for recreation, guest rooms, or entertainment areas. So if you have a finished basement, I mean, if it's all finished, then you're able to make it whatever you want to down there. But a basement's great to have. We love our basement. We have made it into more of the um, uh, OCD type garage for hubby, and we all love it. And put in a flooring that uh, he loves and stuff, and painted it. It all looks great. We've put in heating and air, brand new garage door, all of that. That's the shop, man cave, whatever down there. So, um, garage space, adding on to that, like if you have garage space, a 3-car garage or additional storage space can be a significant selling point for buyers with multiple vehicles or storage needs. Storage is where it's at these days. People don't want to have to go rent a storage unit or 2 or 4, or I've had clients that have like 10 of those. You could buy your own if you have enough land, buy your own storage building out back if need be, and put your stuff in there. You save a lot of money over the years too. Um, Walkability and amenities. Some people want that. Some people really want to be in those close-knit communities and stuff. Or if they're building, they want to be in proximity to parks, shopping centers, schools, and other amenities. That's crucial for many buyers who want convenience in their daily lives. For us, we like to be within 15-20 minutes of everything. We lived in the city for 23 years, and we really love being in the rural setting. And um, we love our neighbors, we love our neighborhood, and we don't want to go anywhere unless we find land and want to build a barndominium, we thought. But we love our home. We want to retire and grow old here. So we've been doing a lot of stuff to our home over the years, almost 9 years that we've been here since our house fire in 15, and we just love it. So you know, that's our plans, is to stay put. And we're doing so much to the house still. Every year we try to pick 1 or 2 projects to do. This year it started off adding to it because HVAC needs to be replaced now. So that's another thing. We did do encapsulation of our crawl space. So they're almost finished with the crawl space door and getting all of that done. But weather hurts a lot too, whether it's cold, rainy, or cold and snowing. But we love that our crawl space stays um, at a good climate controlled temperature now, and so we're gonna really enjoy that. And it's so clean and everything. So that is another feature that you want to try to put in your home. If you have a crawl space, go ahead and do that in the building phase, so you have that done and over with. And you'll just love it when you do that. Now, quality construction. Buyers do value a well-built home with attention to detail, quality materials, and modern finishes. So it is so hard to find people that want to work these days anyway, and to do um, construction the way it needs to, but there are builders who do specialize in custom homes and believe in quality. You have to search them out and find out who that is. You pay more, but you get what you pay for usually. So, um, you know, so look for a good quality oriented company when you are wanting to build. Now, your realtor, if you have bought land and you are building, they may have contacts for you as well. Smart landscaping, drought resistant landscaping, and low maintenance yard features are increasingly attractive to eco conscious buyers. So do all of that on the front end while they're putting the sod in or whatever they're going to do, and all your landscaping and stuff, and have that all put in. Then you won't have to dig up the yard later and do all of that later. Um, Another important thing, last but not least, is the energy efficient insulation. Proper insulation contributes to energy efficiency and comfort, making it a priority for many buyers. So you'll want to do that on the front end when you're building the home. Make sure that it is properly insulated. Make sure that when you get all your doors and windows, that all of them are great insulators. So I think a lot of these on my list are great features to add, upgrades as you call it, because there is a lot. If you're going into a neighborhood and there's already builders there and they have their spec homes and stuff, a lot of these might be your upgrades and you have to pay more for that. So keep that in mind. If you want that type of home and trying to build in there, you might add some of these features that especially it's better to do when you're building in the building phase than wait till later and see if you have enough in your budget to do that as well. You might take off something else that you could do at a later time that doesn't matter if it's in the building phase to add some of the other features on as well. Some builders like that are in that type of home setting do not add a lot of these features and and so you may not get to do that in that, but the custom home builders, usually you get to sit down and figure out what all you're going to want, and they will do your upgrades and stuff for you usually. So hopefully this has helped you. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.